How you doing, guys? I'm back with the best tactics on FM24. And today's tactic, I am looking at another tactic by Knap. It's called EF254231 IF P102 AC. It's always a long title. If you want to download that, link will be in the description below. And if you can't download it for any reason, just like you plan on console or whatever, I will run over the tactics just so you can copy everything down. So don't worry, got you covered. So we tested it with 3 teams, one being Man City in the Premier League. Season preview finished first, Brighton season preview finished 10th, and Southampton season preview finished 20th. Hope you know where we're going here. Then we go on holiday, add up the points, and we put in a little fun tactic tested league table. We have tested so many tactics now, so it's so hard to get into the top 20. But can this tactic do it? So let's start with Southampton and their Carabao Cup results, where they beat Reading in the second round 4-1, Bolton in the third round 2-1, knocked out West Ham in the fourth round. Things are looking good. Man United in the quarterfinal 2-1. Semi-final against Fulham, we're 2-1 up in the first leg. But in the second leg, we lost 2-1 at St Mary's, and we lost here on penalties. In the FA Cup, they beat Bournemouth 3-1. Then they beat Man United 4-1, again knocking out Man United. But in the fifth round, lost against West Ham 2-1. Now that leads me on to Brighton, where in the second round, we beat West Brom 5-2. In the third round, beat Huddersfield 4-2. We got knocked out against Man City in the fourth round. And in the FA Cup, off to a flying start with a 4-0 win against Middlesbrough in the third round. But then lost against Liverpool in the fourth round 2-1. Now it's on to Man City, and we start off by thrashing Man United 5-0 in the Community Shield. And then when we check out their Carabao Cup, they beat Bristol Rovers 2-0, beat Brighton 2-1, knocked out Tottenham in the quarter-final 3-1, Chelsea in the semi-final 6-0, and then the away leg was 1-0, knocking them out 7-0. And in the final, a bit of a surprise opponent, it's Fulham, and we beat them 5-2. And in the FA Cup, we beat Bristol City 5-2, knocking out Derby in the fourth round 5-0. Fifth round, Nottingham Forest 2-0. 7-0 win against Huddersfield in the quarter-final. Brentford in the semi-final, closer game 1-0 here. In the final, it's Arsenal, and we also picked this up, winning 3-1. Now on to the Champions League group stages, where we got Barcelona in our group, but we won 4, drew 1, lost 1. We finished with 13 points above Barcelona. Then in the knockout rounds, we had Girona, where we beat them 3-1 away from home, 2-1 at home, knocking them out 5-2 on aggregate. Then in the quarter-final, it's PSG. We beat 1-0 at home, but the away leg was terrible, and we lost here 4-1. Getting knocked out 4-2 on aggregate. But in the league, it's done amazing. We've got 100 points. We only lost 2 games all season. 132, drew 4, lost 2, goal difference of 80. And like I said, a really good goal difference. Really good goal difference. A really good points to have 100 points. But not just that. Brighton, 76 points. Fantastic. Not just that. Southampton, 6th place with 67 points. All 3 teams are done very, very well. Haaland's the top goal scorer in the league with 48 goals. He's also got the highest ever rating of a 7.82. Kyle Walker's got the most assists with 17. Haaland, 14 Player of the Match awards. And Ederson's got the most clean sheets in the league with 15. So now let's take a closer look at Man City's player stats. Obviously, Haaland, top goal scorer in the league, but in all competitions, he scored 65 goals. Doku's got 20 assists that come from Kyle Walker with 25, Kevin De Bruyne with 24, and their best performer. Look at all these players in green. But it is Haaland with a 7.65. And now we're on to Brighton, where top goal scorer, Pedro with 16 goals, not quite the Haaland numbers, and Ferguson with 15 goals. Assists are coming from Cadola and Pedro with 11, and their best performer is Pedro with a 7.34. Goals-wise, Brereton Diaz, 21 goals, Cameron Archer, 19 goals. They wish they could have that this season. Sadly, it's not to be. Kyle Walker beats the most assists with Adam Armstrong with 10 apiece for them two. Average rating wise, their best performer is Sugawara with a 7.14. Now that just leaves me on the team stats overall view, where we check out the most points per game. Man City 2.63, which is great. Brighton 2.00, and Southampton a 1.76. Goals, all 3 of our teams, but Man City top here of 110. Most shots for nearly again all 3 of our teams, but Liverpool just getting amongst it. Fewer shots against, Man City top here with 232. Brighton in 4th place with 378. Most possession, just Man City with 52%. Most dribbles made, Just Man City in 6th place here with 615. The most clean sheets, we've got 16 by City, and fewest conceded, 30 is not bad at all. Conceding 30, scoring 110 goals. I always say this, but that is just fantastic. 80 goal difference. And now it's time to run over the tactic, just in case you can't download it. In goal, we've got a sweeper, keeper, and defend. On the left-hand side, we've got a full-back on attack. There is some added-on instructions, so please pause it when need be. On the right-hand side, we've got a full-back on attack. We've got a ball-playing defender on defend, alongside another ball-playing defender on defend. In front there, we've got defensive midfield on support, alongside another defensive midfield on support. On the left-hand side, we've got an inside forward on support, the mark specific position. The left-hand side is marking the right back, and the right-hand side is marking the left back. In between them, we've got attack and midfield on attack. Up front, we've got advanced forward attack. Tactical style is a custom ticker tagger, but just copy all these 3 boxes, and that is the tactical style. Mentality, attacking. In possession, attacking width narrow, focus down the left and the right. Passing directness shorter, tempo higher. Time wasted never, low crosses, right defense. In transition, we've got counter press, counter, take short kicks. Out of possession, high press line engagement, a much higher defensive line. Trigger press much more often. High press line of engagement, a much higher defensive line. Trigger press much more often. Prevent short goal distribution. Get stuck in, step up more, and invite crosses on. And this is Knap's EF25 4231 IFP P102 AC. Now it's time for the points. So Man City, fantastic, 100 points. Brighton, fantastic, 76 points in the league. And then Southampton with 67 points in the league. That is a total points tally of 243. But where does it come on the leaderboard? Does it get on the leaderboard? Yes, it does. In 6th spot, a really, really good tactic by Knap. Definitely try it out. And if you do, let me know how you get on Vet and what team you're using it with. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you want to see on the channel, or what tactic you want me to test for the best tactics in FM24, what tactic recreation you want to see, what player you want saving, or if you got any other ideas for the channel, please let me know with a comment below. Other than that, guys, I will see you in the next video. See you then.